All right, share with me what you have learned. Okay. Thank you, Esther, Zenith, Jocelyn. Okay. Right. Okay. Who had the fastest rate of digestion in the world? Oh, okay. Interesting. I never thought about that. This is quite an interesting question. Who has got the fastest rate of digestion? Isn't it good if you can digest very fast? Has there been cases where people's digestion stop at the stomach? Actually, no, unless, okay, this particular question, will digestion stop at the stomach? Unless this person has got the small intestine, okay, giving problems, and then it has to be removed. But it is also very risky. You know, small intestine is the location where the nutrients, right, or the digested food actually goes into the blood and then get carried around the whole body. Okay, so I cannot tell you the exact answer, but digestion usually ends in the small intestine by nature. Are there other parts of the digestive system? Are there any ways for the food to digest faster other than making it into smaller pieces? Yes, of course. Okay, this question about, is there any way to make the food digest faster other than making it into smaller pieces? You know what you can do not? Okay, have you seen people taking digestive enzyme? Have you seen? Okay, there are supplements out there that actually help you to digest food faster. Okay, these enzymes will help. Okay, let's see. Okay, so these questions, good. I like questions to come in. Okay. So, how long is the small intestine? Right. Do you know there's no exact length? I can't tell you exactly how long. And then it must be that particular length. Okay. I cannot say, okay, it must be 9 meters. It usually is a range. So it's about 7 to 9 meters. Some people, will have longer small intestine. Some people will have shorter. Okay, Georgine, yours came in. Just let me take a look. Okay, let me just quickly take a look at what you have given. Okay, main parts, right? Digested food transported by the circulatory system. Good. Okay. I want to know how the fastest eater on earth digestive system work. Interesting. Have you all watched those shows where they have eating competition? How come these people can keep eating so much and so fast and then they digest? Okay, let me tell you, okay, everybody's digestive system might work a bit differently. Some people have very sensitive digestive system. So certain food they eat cause them to have diarrhea. cause them to have bloating, or so they pass gas a lot or they burp a lot. Okay, so these are commonly seen, right? So how come some people can eat so much? How come some people can digest so fast? Okay, sometimes it's because of their metabolic rate. You know what is metabolic rate? The rate at which food is being used up as energy for your body, so it can function faster, better. Okay? So people's metabolic rate being high, they need to eat more. Usually these people are hyperactive, or they exercise a lot. So they need to take in more food. More energy is required for them to function at that level. Then also, there are people who cannot eat a lot, eat very little, and they already feel very full. Okay? Yeah, I'm one example. I cannot even finish one pack of noodles or rice. Okay, for me, I eat very little. Okay, I can even live on bread the whole day, but it's not healthy. Okay, because I'm a workaholic. I work and I'll forget to eat my food. And that's very, very bad. Okay, my own children, they eat very healthy meals. Okay, because I always let them know that my system is not good. Okay, because I never developed good eating habits. Same goes for all of you here. Okay, you need to make sure you eat a healthy diet. Then you can function at your optimum. You can function very well in terms of brain also. Must make sure you do that. Breakfast is extremely important because it will get your system to start working. Some people think that, they have to diet, okay, especially at your age. Sometimes you might want to follow certain diet. Please do not follow any diet. Eat normal diet. You should know what is required. I'm sure the teacher will cover this, okay? And then I'm sure the teacher will tell you what kind of food you should be avoiding, right? Now, how the fastest eater, okay, maybe I can share with you a little bit. How come some people can eat a lot? Do you want to know? So how come they can eat and eat so much, they don't get full? They actually underwent training. Okay, they actually underwent certain training. So what do? They know that they need to go for such competition. Okay, they will slowly increase their portion. Maybe 2 bowls of rice initially, then become 2.5 bowls. Then after that, slowly increase 3 bowls, then 3.5. Because our stomach is a muscle. You know it? Our stomach is a muscle. It can actually expand. So if you keep eating and eating and eating more and more, your stomach capacity expand. You will need to eat more each time, or you must keep eating that amount, okay, that the size of your stomach is. Okay, then your body can contain so much food. So they slowly increase and increase and increase. The stomach keep expanding. Understand now? Okay, you cannot just suddenly say, I want to take part in an eating competition. You will lose out to people. You need to practice this, train yourself to eat more. But then again, it's not going to be very healthy if you overeat. So pros and cons to every decision you make. Okay, be very careful. Now, if you have gone through the video, you would have seen things like this. These are important points. You have to know what is in your diet. What are the things that you are eating? Usually, okay, we need carbohydrates, proteins, and fats to function well. Okay, we need all these in our body. Everybody needs them. Carbohydrates need to be the most important bulk of our diet. Why? Because it's our immediate source of energy. Okay, with carbohydrates, we get the energy quickly, then we function like what we are doing every single day. Proteins, important. Why? Because it gives us, our muscles, okay? It helps us to grow taller, okay? And then it helps to repair worn out tissue. For example, if you fall down, okay, you injure yourself, okay? Or it's a serious injury, you need to repair yourself, you need to repair your skin, your muscles, you need the proteins there. Fats to keep us warm. It is also a kind of reserve. Okay, so in times where we don't have food, how come we still can survive? Because we have fats in our body. These fats will then be converted into energy such that we can function normally. So where do we get this kind of food? Okay, for carbo, it will be starch. Okay, sugar. Then for plants, it's called cellulose. Something interesting. All right. For plants, we don't call it starch or these things. We usually just call it cellulose. Then proteins, usually when we get when we eat our meat, fish, drink milk, eat the yogurt and eggs, we will have our source of proteins. Yeah. Then fats, we have butter, we have cheese, etc. So all these, are you familiar? Have you already come across these terms? Yes or no? Should have, right? Okay, and then water and fiber, these are also important. Okay, water and fiber also important for our normal functioning. Okay, if you don't take enough fiber, right, what will happen? How many of you suffer from constipation? Anyone? No? Good, good. Because you will hear people suffering from constipation, right? You know, suffering from constipation can be either taking too much fiber also. If you eat too much fiber or you eat too little fiber, you get constipation problem. When you eat too much of fiber and you don't drink enough water, you find that you cannot pass motion. You cannot pass out. All right, the waste. So you get the constipation there. Some people try to cut fats totally out of their body, of their system. Not enough fats, you also cannot pass motion easily. Must take note of that. Yeah? Okay, so all these are factors that are important. We need to make sure we eat all these things. Okay, this YouTube video here, this link, I am not going to show now. I have quite a lot of video, but I don't want to show this. I want you to watch this at your own time. So I am going to put it in the chat box. Okay, you can copy it and save it somewhere. You will watch it only later on. Can? Okay. So I'll share the screen once more. Okay. Now this particular one, okay,